What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back to another weekly Crumbl Cookie review. Weirdly, this is a weird coincidence, by the way. So I just came back from Hawaii yesterday. I was out there for 4th of July, and this week's lineup gives out that Hawaiian vibe. And I'll show you that in a little bit. Also, I want to thank everybody for watching my Hawaii vlogs, my daily Hawaii vlogs out there, because I'm building a house out there. I was able to visit my dad for a couple of days, and I spent 4th of July out of California. That was the first, and that was a lot of fun. So again, thank you so much for watching my Hawaii vlogs, and if you haven't already, make sure to go watch it at the end of this video. Also, stay tuned until the end of the video because I will be announcing a winner of a 4-pack Crumbl Cookies. And I really hope that everybody had a really great 4th of July weekend. Let me know in the comments down below what were your plans. And I'm also very excited for this week's lineup because not only is it Hawaiian vibe, but there are 3 new items. So let's go ahead and check it out because I'm excited. So here is a quick glimpse of all the cookies. Check it out. Before we start with some of the Hawaiian ones, let's start off with this one right here. Biscoff Cheesecake. This one here is a new one in this week's lineup. Check it out. There you go. I hope the lighting is good. Yeah, this is Biscoff Cheesecake. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of cheesecake. And I love Biscoff. I really love it a lot, especially when I fly Delta and they give you those Biscoff cookies. I always ask for like 4. Alright, let's go ahead and read the description. Biscoff Cheesecake. A luscious cheesecake bursting with warm spices and crunchy Biscoff cookie pieces. Baked on a buttery Biscoff cookie crust, then topped with a sprinkle of crushed Biscoff cookies, a glossy pool of melted Biscoff cookie butter, and fresh whipped cream. Whoa, it sounds like there's a lot of Biscoff all over from the top, throughout the cheesecake, and the crust itself. Let's see if that's even true. Whoa, this is kind of hard. I'm gonna try and go a little deep so I can get some of that crust. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there you go, kind of, sort of. All right, well, I'm salivating. Here goes. That is truly one of the best cheesecakes I've ever had in my entire life. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of cheesecake, but this one, wow, such a great vanilla cheesecake and a lot of Biscoff, so it tastes a lot like cinnamon. You get that crunchiness of the Biscoff cookie because of the crumbs on top and the crust itself when you dig a little deeper in there. And then the cheesecake itself, it has that vanilla but a little bit of cinnamon. Very creamy, very delicious, super soft, a lot of flavor. Like, that flavor hits you so hard right away. And if you get this cheesecake, you're gonna hopefully feel the same way that I did. I mean, wow, it took me to another world. Me describing it the way it is, you already know that this one's gonna be a 10 out of 10. Wow, I can't wait to finish the rest of this later on. So I wish I could have saved this best for last, but wow, that was very delicious. Wow, we're off to a really great start. So here is also a new item in this week's lineup, and this one gives it that Hawaiian vibe. This one here is called Aloha Pie. Check it out. I believe it's macadamia nuts on top, lots of chocolate, some whipped cream, and we'll see what the crust is made out of. So let's read the description before we take a bite. Okay, so this one here is Aloha Pie, a fresh vanilla bean mousse flavored with a hint of coconut layered over a cookies and cream crust, finished with rich chocolate fudge, toasted macadamia nuts, and swirls of fresh whipped cream. Whoa, that all sounds very delicious actually, even though it is chocolate, but coconut and some chocolate and some whipped cream. Cookies and cream is good, so that's fine with me. So let's go ahead and, whoa, it's very creamy because my fork went right through. I feel like it's the tin. Oh, it's the crust. Whoa, look at that. You can see all the layers in this pie. It looks very creamy, very delicious. You can smell that coconut flavor. Let's go ahead and try it out. When you take a bite into it, from the top to the chocolate mousse, everything from the filling, it literally melts in your mouth. And then you get that crunchiness of the cookies and cream crust. You do get a taste of a very small hint of coconut flavor, the crunchiness of the toasted macadamia nuts, and the rich chocolate fudge. It all melts in your mouth. Very soft, very creamy, and the crust, it's all cookies and cream. I kind of wish that the middle layer had like some type of stronger texture rather than all. I feel like all of it was like if you were eating whipped cream, because I kind of feel like when you take a bite into it, it's all like whipped cream. It literally melts in your mouth, it disappears, and all that's left over is you just crunching on that cookies and cream crust. So for me, I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. I think it would have been really great if it added a little bit more of that coconut flavor and maybe added a little bit more of that Hawaiian vibe in this rather than just having coconut and calling it Aloha Pie. And trust me, I can help with that. So Crumbl, reach out. All right, this one here is also a new item in this week's lineup. I'm so glad that they gave 3 new items in this week's lineup rather than just one or none at all. So this one here is Raspberry Cupcake Cookie. Vanilla cupcake cookie topped with a decadent swirl of raspberry cream cheese frosting and a dash of white sprinkles. Awesome. Let's take a bite. Oh, I almost dropped it. You guys already know, these are my type of cookies. I really love how soft and warm the cookie is. The cookie tastes a lot like vanilla, but I feel like it also has very small hints of raspberry. But the rest of that raspberry flavor comes from the topping itself. All raspberry, very creamy, super delicious, lots of flavor of raspberry, and it does taste like an actual cupcake. It's amazing. So I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. Here is the next cookie. This one also reminded me a little bit like Hawaii because this one here is called Molten Lava Cookie. And I basically went to Hawaii not only to visit my dad and to get permits to build the house that I'm building out there, but because the volcano erupted in Big Island. And so that's why I went, because it erupted 2 days before I flew out. And when I got there, it stopped flowing and I was like, oh no. So I just saw the steam coming out. And there's cameras that you can check online on YouTube. So I was like checking it every single day when I was out there. And I talk about it more in the vlog and I show you guys a little bit of that when I went to the Volcano National Park. But yeah, so that's why this reminds me of that, molten lava. And yeah, so sorry to talk too much. Okay, so this one here is Molten Lava Cookie, a scrumptious dark chocolate cookie oozing with hot fudge and sprinkled with powdered sugar. Cool, so obviously there's lava in the middle, but should I break it open? I'll break it open for you guys. It's gonna make a mess. Oh yeah, there's some lava inside. Check it out. You see the oozing lava in the middle? Ow, it's hot. Just kidding, no it's not. All right, let's go ahead and take a bite. I'm gonna take a bite right in the middle. Definitely a lot of flavor of chocolate, but not just regular chocolate, dark chocolate. It's a very rich dark chocolate cookie. The oozing fudge inside is very delicious. Definitely goes hand in hand with the dark chocolate outside. I feel like the fudge is more of like a milk chocolate base. So I feel like the sweetness comes from the oozing fudge. Sorry everybody to disappoint, but I'm gonna give this cookie a 6 out of 10 because too much chocolate and it burned me because it was lava. No, I'm just kidding. It just wasn't that great for me, but maybe next time. You already know it. It is Shark Week. So they definitely had to bring out the shark cookie. And yeah, look at the 2 shark on top. Or are they dolphins? Because if they're dolphins, then it's definitely a Hawaiian vibe for sure. Check it out one more time before we read the description and take a bite. So this one here is Sugar Shark Cookie. A soft vanilla sugar cookie topped with a creamy swirl of blue vanilla frosting and gummy sharks. So they are sharks, but they don't look like sharks. But we'll still take a bite. Sorry, shark, I'm gonna have to take a bite. But please don't take a bite if you see me in the ocean. Pretty tasty, a lot of great flavors. The cookie is a regular sugar, a vanilla sugar cookie. It's really great to have the texture of the gummy worms on top, or in this case, the gummy sharks. And the creamy swirl of blue vanilla frosting on top gives it that sweetness to this cookie. But it also reminded me a little bit like ices. I don't know if that's what they're called, but like a slushy kind of. It has like this blue raspberry type of flavor. Is blue raspberry a flavor? But it kind of reminded me of that, like very refreshing, very summer vibe, but something in the nature of having like a raspado, which is like just ice, like shaved ice, and some flavoring on top, and in this case, blue raspberry. So that's what it is. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. This one here is like Hannah Montana, the best of both worlds. This one here is Brookie Cookie. We've had this one several times before. Milk chocolate and chocolate chip. I forgot. Let's read the description. So this one here is Brookie Cookie, a semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie and a rich chocolate cookie perfectly baked together. It was mutated all together. I think what I would do is have 4 different ones. So I would have probably a semi-sweet chocolate chip because that one's pretty good. Something cheesecake based. I'll probably have that raspberry cupcake cookie, and I guess I'll add some chocolate. So I'll have this chocolate cookie. It probably sounds horrible, right? Alright, so I already read the description. Let's take a bite. To me, it tastes just like a regular semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie. I don't feel like I tasted too much of the chocolate, so it's a very basic semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie with maybe small hints of chocolate just because of the chocolate chips, but maybe also if you had more bites of the chocolate chip itself. So I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I'll definitely eat this cookie too. It's very basic, but I think it's also very delicious. It's a very simple cookie if you don't want something crazy like the sharks on top. All right, so that was the lineup. Very Hawaiian vibe, very summer vibe, very enjoyable overall. So make sure to go to Crumbl Cookies, get yourself some of these cookies. And if you do, let me know in the comments down below which ones you end up getting and give it a rating. Yeah, just tell me about it. Whichever cookie you end up getting, even if you just get one, try it out. Yeah, I'd like to hear your opinions as well, as you guys know. So now for the best part, is probably the only best part, is let's read the description. Let's go ahead and announce the winner of a 4-pack Crumbl Cookies. All right, so drum roll. Arminda Hernandez. I hope I said your name correctly because you guys know I really butcher names on cookies and people, so very sorry. But yeah, the name will be right here. Make sure to contact me through Instagram or through my business email, and let's get you those 4-pack Crumbl Cookies. And yeah, if you really like these cookies, definitely message me right away so you can go ahead and grab 4 of any of these. So hit me up. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this Crumbl Cookie review. I hope you really enjoyed it. Also, make sure to stay tuned because during my long 5-hour flight to Hawaii and back, so I spent 10 hours flying up in the air, I finally edit all of my videos, a majority of my videos. It was awesome. My New York one, New Jersey, Coachella, birthdays, and a bunch of reels and TikToks and all that stuff. So that's gonna be posted throughout the week. And finally, oh my goodness, I've been so busy, but I finally caught up and I'm gonna keep catching up. And again, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you all next Monday. Have a great day.